Authorities say there were 2 separate water-related deaths Saturday at Lake Eufaula and Grand Lake. News on 6's Ashlyn Brothers is live at Keystone Lake in Manfred, where there's a lot of boat traffic. Ashlyn?
Yeah, well, Chin, law enforcement officers tell me this is one of, if not the busiest weekend on the waters all summer long, and with that comes some safety concerns. Now, the Grand River Dam Authority Police Department says a person jumped from the cliffs of Dripping Springs on Grand Lake around 6:30 yesterday and never resurfaced. GRDA says officers recovered the body in 31 feet of water about half an hour after the call came in. GRDA tells us the investigation is ongoing. No other information, including the victim's name or age, have been released at this time. And an hour before, just after 6 o'clock yesterday evening, the Oklahoma Highway Lake Patrol says 23-year-old Braxton Bird of Norman died after a boating accident on Lake Eufaula near Porum Landing. OHP troopers tell us Bird was wake surfing behind a boat when he fell in. The OHP report says when the boat circled back to pick up Bird, it passed him, and when the driver went in reverse, Bird was hit by the propeller. Troopers say there were 15 people between the ages of 18 and 23 on the boat. The report says Bird was wearing a life jacket and no one else was hurt. Now, I talked to Hutch Todd, a park ranger for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, who says when you're headed out to the lake for the 4th, it's important to be aware of your surroundings, wear a life jacket, and watch your alcohol consumption. No drinking behind the wheel, same as the road. He says there may be some underwater hazards you're unaware of, and tells me make sure if you're at least 50 feet away from another boat and 150 feet from a structure like a dock or a shoreline. He says it's important to have all your required safety equipment on board.
We're looking for everything from fire extinguishers to a sound producing device, life jackets for everybody on board, your registration. It's also a good idea to have a paddle and an anchor.
Todd says you should know where everyone is at all times, and it's important to keep that boat in neutral, and if people are getting in and out of the water, to turn it off.